Um, I did a video earlier and I took it down because my son was in the background, and I just want to protect my children. But this video is titled "A Cry for Jonathan and Suzy Lamb" because I told you I'm live, Zebby, not right now. My 8-year-old. That's the one that was on the live earlier. But I titled this video "Cry for Jonathan and Suzy Lamb" is because I'm coming on here asking if there's anybody who was willing to do a fast and a prayer on their behalf, because if you have family members, if you've ever been spiritually abused, if you've ever been sexually assaulted, if you've ever been financially strangled, if you ever dealt with those things, and if you haven't, but if you have, you'll know. It's just I listened to a recording from of a Laura, can't remember her last name, but Laura's channel, and in that video it shared how Suzy was crying because of their son Israel's birthday, and Joni came to the door. She crossed the boundary and gave an envelope and saying, "I love you, I love you." And Jonathan already set boundaries, and she crossed that boundary. And it hit home for me because I've been through some things with my family this year. And it's so sad that when your own parents bring you harm, when your own parents try to use your children as the bait. They want to be extra loving to the grandchild, but you can see right through it. So they know that what they're doing is just the mask to poke at you more, or just to I just want to cry. For some days I've been wanting to cry out for them. I really feel like this is just tragic. This is just tragic. Jonathan, he has integrity. I want to say to Jonathan, brother, may the Most High be with you and keep you and cover you and your family. I really want to call for a corporate fasting. This corporate fasting, I'm asking if anyone is strong and willing in the spirit of the Most High to try not to cry. Oh, Father, help me. I just can't understand people who are so spiritually wicked, who would, it's their, like the wolves are making themselves known. But you know what, saints, I'm telling you right now, we got to stick together. We got to truly fight. The kingdom of light needs to stick together. If you want to fast, I'm asking you to fast with me tomorrow. I'm going to do a fasting from, we'll leave in 10 minutes. I got to take my daughter to guitar practice, but the fast should be, like, say, I want to do it from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. If you're, I'm Eastern Standard Time. So if you're able to fast with me and pray in these hours, don't just look at videos about this situation. It's beyond listening to this situation. We got to intercede. We got to pray. We got to step up, because there's a child whose voice is being ignored. There's a father who's being crushed by his mother. There's this wife who's trying to be strong, and the child hasn't got justice. And you got this serpent woman who wants to exercise her power and authority and her position to smother and control. Let me tell you something. People say, "Oh, all I care about is the kid, and never mind the other stuff." Listen here. They lost their job behind this. They lost their job. And The way of life has been effective for them to provide for their child. So if you've ever been spiritually abused, if you've been mentally abused, if you've been sexually abused, if you've ever been through these things, you should know how it feels. And we should intercede, and we should stand in the gap, and we should go before the throne, and we should take this demonic spirit, and we should take it down, because this is so sad. I'm tired of hearing about this. Day after day after day. I just heard Suzy's video of her crying when Joni came to their house, and how she just disregarded her son saying, I want to protect my family. That's wicked. That's wicked. And that's just, this is my cry. So I gotta take my daughter to guitar practice, and I gotta go. But I'm just calling for a corporate fast. Anybody who's willing to join, even if you can't do 8 to 4, if you can just do half the hours, it's gonna be a dry fast. And I'm calling for a corporate fast, and I'm talking about injustice, not just with this situation, but anybody who's been going through injustice, from spiritual injustice, from mental injustice, from any form of abuse. Let's just come together in this fast, please. I've been through some stuff this year, and this just hit home, because a child should never be ignored. A man should never be like buck broken by his own family. But you guys know what? Matthew chapter 10:34 talked about this. The division, the separation of the wheats and the tares. It's happening. The children of light are being manifest as the children of darkness. So let's just stand. Let's just stand for what's right. I gotta go. Peace, blessings, and love. And to anybody who's willing to fast, thank you. It's so sad. This is so sad. This is so sad.